Alright. Let's go. I want to do some levels, I guess. I don't actually know what this does. My guess is if it hits somebody, like they will attack the target and then the target will counterattack. I don't actually know what retaliation does. That's what it, I mean, I'm just using context clues there, but. Cool. She does not have. She doesn't have another stance. Then for you, what was this one? %15% of physical damage to magical. I don't know what that necessarily means. Inflict heavy damage on character with an area effect around caster. 50% is another three banger for focus. I'm gonna focus spam you. Oh. Are we doing wait, is this quest actually active? World map. I don't see it. Okay, first thing I need to do is board the ship where the head is. Okay, we got the head. Drinking this infusion is essential. Brew it using sacred roots. You must gather everything you need to perform the ritual and commune with the spirits of the mainland before heading to the cave where Ladon's transformation took place. in the Escuria region. Okie dokie. Wait, what's going on with you? Listen, I just don't want to have to deal with you. If I ever do have to change people. Tangibility when we do that. Okay. Sacred Infusion requires alchemy level 1, bruh. Alchemy. Do I got an alchemy 2 maybe? Or is alchemy 1 the best we can do? Alchemy to diplomacy. That.
I have everything Mev told me was required to successfully perform the Anadelas fair.
Alright. Now we go back to the region. We're heading there. Game loading in.
Prepare to disembark.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go around up. Remember athletics for these? So that's a way down, not a way up, which means that this is what I mean when I say, like, I don't like this map. This map is like, this map causes more confusion than it serves to fix. I don't know how you do something like that. And now I'm going down. Instead of back around, right? So seeing these high points on the mountainside. This continues to go lower. Oh god. I am now on the beach. There's no path up or around. Cool. Great. Awesome. Fucking kill me.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Another thing I don't like that it uses the quest indicator on like the map changes, but it doesn't do it for like 4 changes. But that's probably more so. That's probably more so my feelings because of.
I remember the feelings of joy mixed with sadness that I felt when we came here for the first time. Surrounded by our own, I felt safe, even though I saw to what extent they had suffered to make a life here.
Also, this shit happens a lot too, bro. Like I'll just be yapping after running in silence, like going in circles, and then like randomly these people want to start talking about shit.
This place brings back memories that I would prefer to forget.
So now I'm just talking over
Glad and transformed yourself.
Fuck these people.
We must finish the preparations for the ritual. The time has come.
Okay, monster in the ritual area. I don't like this, and I can't split party. Oh, you can knock out some bad guys, but you can't do any type of sneak attack or anything on these dudes? Really? That's what we're doing? Sacrifice all shields to inflict damage equal to the amount of armor from the sacrificed shields and breaks enemy shields. Fucking do it. I want to see full yammers. Run that into a stun. You just come over here.
What we're made of!
Okay. Let's do this. Weakness.
This armor is no good!
At least I will.
We've lost one.
Oh shit.
Remain focused. We've lost one of ours. Wait. Must remain focused.
Okay, so you can do get back up. Right?
This arm.
Wait, I don't understand. What? Control character comes to the aid of an unconscious companion, allowing them to be revived for a small bit of life. What? Why can I only target my character?
It's useless now. We've lost one of ours.
Yeah, whatever. Reload. So what happened there? In my opinion, I basically sacrificed all my tank shields, effectively making him not a tank. After doing that, god damn, was my save this far back? I mean, it's not super duper far, but still. But yeah, I sacrificed my tank's shields, made him not a tank.
I remembered the feelings of joy
got aggro and
mixed with sadness that I felt when we came here for the first time. Surrounded by our own, I felt safe, even though I saw to what extent they had suffered to make a life here.
Yes, they were prisoners, like you and Neelan, former slaves who'd escaped. I should have taken you somewhere safer. To think, I thought I'd found a safe haven for everyone. I remember saying to myself that morning, now I can move on. But I had underestimated the vile nature of that damned general. If only Laden had crushed him to a pulp when she transformed.
We must finish the preparations for the ritual. The time has come.
They're immune to possessed. They're explicitly immune to possess. Good one.
Again, when will they learn?
I just wish I could get these people to fucking do what I want them to do. Like, they just attack like random ass motherfucking people. Like, why would you not just focus on the target that the tank pulled? Why do they all split their attacks so that each individual person can pull aggro on themselves? It's like the dumbest fucking AI that like you can possibly have. Wait for the 3 AP and then... And the game crashed. Cool.
I remember saying to myself that morning, now I can move on. But I had underestimated the vile nature of that damned general. If only Larden had crushed him to a pulp when she transformed.
We must finish the preparations for the ritual. The time has come.
Bro, how crazy is it that what just happened? The only fight that I ever lose, the only one, And I knew I lost it. Like that wasn't hard to figure out, but it's just the fact that that's the only fight I ever lost. Please, all you fucking people, get down. Okay. Only fight I ever lost. I know completely why I lost it. Go back, correct, easily handle the fight, and right as I'm on the last enemy, the game crashes. Like, come on, man. So once he does that, everybody should just be able to go on this target. Yeah, see, I wonder what this is about. Why did every single one of these creatures like target my guy? There's just zero reason for that to have happened.
My armor is broken. Alright, inflicts damage on characters in the area. Big AoE stuff. I don't know. I almost want to get rid of this and immobilize. Let's see.
Ludwig.
This armor is no good anymore! It's useless now!
So fly in, break armor. You power yourself, stun. You crit. Jesus. There we go.
It would appear that the head is placed as per your request. Is this everything you need to start your ritual?
Yes. I believe all is in order, and we may begin.
Looks heavy damage on characters in the area. Effect around the caster. 50%, 50% magical. And projection on the area. Applies weakness and intangibility to. And okay, get that. No damage. I'm gonna save.
ho ol komfrangi, e brandi ole hanemelen. Ades da mararmam. Inquid dam da veru e vridenas ta hanemo, ha velu de ta lugedon. Close de ta hawan, buledi de ta ragam, kinglu in ta gamem. Qua in aneman ha, sa eniedi.
Are you well? I was afraid you were going to pass out completely. How do you feel, my child?
I'm well. Even if I am exhausted and disorientated. What I felt is difficult to describe. I was Ladan. Suddenly I felt my body shredded in an explosion of terrific rage. And then I was that rage, and I became something else. I was immense. My roots digging into the depths of the earth, my peaks touching the sky. But I was wounded and full of hatred. And then I saw myself, tiny, sitting here, as if hiding in a shard of my past, powerful greatness.
What you're describing, you were the continent.
That'd be enough to give delusions of grandeur to more than one. You're not too shook up, are you?
Enough, you two. Let her tell you what she felt. Your questioning is going to make her lose her thread.
That's it. I was all of Gakan. And I was full of infinite suffering, as if thousands of needles were piercing my skin. I felt violated and dying, as if some horrifying illness had infected me.
You're describing this as if you truly felt it. I am so sorry for you. It must have been horrible.
You're going to need to rest after this. Did you see anything that could help us anticipate Kernaz's next movements?
Yes. Other than the caverns, I felt certain places as if they were my own internal organs beating with energy. I suppose that these are places of power. Places where bonding rituals might be performed as well.
I know this might be a stupid question, but do you think you could locate them?
Go to them.
Would you know how to find your heart? Yes. I felt where they can be found. One of them we know already. It's the one on the lands of the congregation, near the border with your country. There were others beyond there. I don't know how they are called, but I could show them to you on a map.
I suggest we notify the Dutan Embassy to ensure that these powerful places are properly guarded.
Excellent idea, Ludwig. Even if it would be risky for Kernaz to send men directly into the heart of enemy territory.
Agreed. Since it only requires a small detachment of men to create one of these creatures, surveillance would not hurt.
Alas, there were also several on these lands, and these could be easily exploited by the General. There were two twins. One, a great chasm to the north of Alima, a cancer in my flesh. And the other touched my peaks. I imagine that it's a mine near another site of ruins in the mountains. There was another to the north. Still within my entrails, near a long, wet scar.
You're speaking of the Tyne Canal, I think.
4.
There are numerous Astrian ruins in the region.
I knew it was going to be
this
at
place
least 3.
must be one of them.
That is possible. Oh, there were so many, my head is spinning. Concerning the twin sites, I believe the one in the mountain heights is where Nilan bonded himself. We know there was a mine nearby. That's probably the other twin site. It was leaking pus. Much more wounded than the others.
Tell, Safia, do you know this mine?
That would be an old copper mine. I think it's abandoned.
I concur. Production was stopped years ago. The copper was eventually depleted after centuries of exploitation.
I sensed that something was going on there. A kind of presence. I think we should go.
If Kernaz chose to continue his experiment...
Yep. It's gonna be guarded. Yeah. No one cares. Let's just... Can we...